Out of sight. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a real special treat for you today on the Hammond Cast Show. I'm sitting here with an old friend. We go way back, and I know you've heard his records for many years. We got him here on the show. It's Eddie Money with us here on the Hammond Cast Show. How you doing today, Ed?
Yeah, I'm doing great, John. Thanks so much for having me on the show. I would have got a lot of people know that we've been playing together actually since about 1974, 75. John was just a young pup. He was really quite the keyboard player, and we started out. We had the key to the Berkeley High School auditorium, and we went back there, and we used to get into all the shows and slam the door in Bill Graham's guard's face. Boy, did they get mad at us. But
yeah,
we go back, boy, John and I, we go back. I remember when we went to Berkeley School of Music, and we've been hanging out and doing shows with each other occasionally every once. And I'm very grateful to be on the show. And John, you've come really a long way in your career. Your TV show's still doing great after 25 years, and now you got this great job with KYOU.
Thanks a lot, Eddie. You know, it brings back a lot of warm memories back in those days. Of course, that was how we first came to the attention of Bill Graham Presents.
Oh, yes.
Not exactly through the front door, literally through the back door. And Scotty the Guard, you know.
Sure.
We were legendary cats, you know, at those shows. But we got to see some fantastic shows. They brought The Who in, Jimi Hendrix and everybody to the Berkeley Community Theater. And the Barsotti brothers, you know, have done a wonderful job. The whole Bill Graham organization. And you eventually became to be managed personally by Bill Graham, which was really like a beautiful lucky star to be shining over you. And I always knew that you were going to make it, Eddie.
Well, thank you.
We met, you know, it was actually before 1974. As I recall, I couldn't even drive a car then. I was on a bicycle. You know, I had hair down to my ass.
You were on the edge. Yes, that's very true. Well, look, Bill Graham was a great guy, and we actually got signed on amateur night. They had a show called Sounds of the Cities.
Wednesday nights.
It was a Wednesday nights. It was Sounds of the Cities, and I think we were actually one of the first bands to actually get a record deal of a video cassette tape, if you can believe that. We got a deal by making a show on video cassette, and next thing you know, I was opening up Marshall Tucker and then doing shows, and eventually I was opening up for The Who and for the Rolling Stone and playing Madison Square Garden and having so many hits under my belt. I mean, we played the US Festival, 650,000 people. It was the largest rock show to date, to this date.
I remember.
With the Police back in 1981, I think.
It all started happening really quick, and I'll never forget when you rolled up in a limousine and you had the first pressings of the Eddie Money album with Baby Hold On To Me on it, and you said, hey guys, here's and you know, we went to the photo session with Lynn Goldsmith and everything.
Sure, great lady.
You know, and you know, we want to get to the things that you're doing now, but you know, we have a long history. You came out to the Bay Area. The Bay Area was good to you.
Oh yeah,
and
I love living in the Bay Area.
Yeah, we had some notable gigs. Most notably the Corral Club in San Jose that we still never got paid for. The guy was Carl Kennedy. We were on the same bill with Sammy Smith. Helped me make it through the night. Remember that?
But they didn't. The trouble was, John, we didn't have a pedal steel guitar player, and we knew nothing about country western music at all. We were like a heavy metal rock band, not more like the Doobie Brothers or the Steve Miller Band. And we came in there, and those people didn't know what hit them. It was kind of like. They should have had the fence up around us, like in that movie with the Blues Brothers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the beer bottles were flying. I went into the bathroom, and before I could get in there, some guy came flying out of there all bloodied up. You know,
it was a very.
But we had pictures.
The Cowboy Bar.
Yeah, we had pictures with Sammy Smith. Whatever happened to those pictures?
I don't know, John. I had so many great. I used to have pictures of me, and I got a picture of me and Count Basie, which was really amazing. Picture of me and Mick Jagger. You know, I got a lot of great pictures, but you know.
And then you studied with Ed Kelly at the Oakland.
Ed Kelly was an amazing, Mr. Diamanto. I don't know if he's still around. I don't know, but he was a great saxophone teacher. That way, and Mr. Hibner was a great music teacher also. He, taught you a lot about the blues. Actually, Laney College had a very good music department back in the early 70s. I learned how to play saxophone in junior college. How about that?
Right. Yeah. Laney
Thank you, Mr. D. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Eddie. Well, you know, you came out to the Bay Area from Levittown,
right?
And that was sort of my introduction by fire to New York, you know.
Sure.
And I met all these heavy New York characters that came following you out there.
Sure.
And I was so intrigued by New York that look what happened. I moved to New York. I live in Times Square now.
That's amazing too. I mean, you know what? You always had that big apple in your blood. I don't know what it is, but you really get around really well in this town here. And New York's it's really a great metropolis. It's a great place to be, and to be as successful as I am in New York and still selling out BB Kings and still hear myself on the radio. It's one thing about New York is they always take care of their own. You got to say that about it.
Eddie's back here for a show at BB King's, ladies and gentlemen. And the last time he was here, it was packed to the rafters, wall to wall. This is a hometown crowd for Eddie Money here. And nowadays you got bringing some of your musicians from the pastor on the band, and your daughter's on the band.
Yeah, my daughter is she's doing all the work with MTV right now, and she was fortunate enough to get a phone call from Beyonce's dad. Apparently they're interested in taking a good look at Jessie, and she's a real talent. She goes out there. She loves old singers like Etta James and Martha and Vandellas and Ruby Johnson, and she loves Janis Joplin. She goes out there and she does a great version of Turtle Blues, and my lead guitar player, Tommy Gervin, has been writing some songs for her. As a matter of fact, we're probably going to take a minute and feature one of the songs by Jessica, by Jon. There's a song called "Right Now," written by Tommy Gervin. This is my little girl, Jessie Money.
We're gonna give it a spin right now on the Ham and Cash Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's been great having Eddie on the show. I want to encourage you to check out his website, which is EddieMoney.com.
EddieMoney.com. We do shows all over the country, and I'll see everybody in the lobby. And stay close to KYOU, baby, because you know what we're talking about. It's a great radio station, and it's also the home of the Oakland A's.
Go A's.
We'd like to extend our welcome to the Los Angeles International Airport. The local time here is 8 o'clock.
Are you filming again tonight?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're doing a whole...
Yeah, I'm going to do as much of the tour as I can, you know.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're going to Indiana next and Iowa.
Yes. How nice.
Yeah, it'll be great, man.
That's wonderful.
We're going to get as much of the tour as we can, because it doesn't go out all year, so
yeah,
we got to get as much as we can.
This is particularly this setting. You know, I mean, this all these accommodations, and I was watching you. Now that I think about it, I was watching you work last night. You were getting some of the crowd shots, the handshakes, and close-up shots with him, the band. It was nice. A lot involved there.
Yeah.
A lot involved. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
I'm glad that you're, here you are. You're able to pull this off.
Yeah. We're going to put like a documentary together. And
well, there's a lot of history there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think in terms of, I remember Eddie when he was first signed with the label, my God. When he appeared here, it was at a club called Mississippi Nights, down on the Mississippi. Just literally, you go out the back door, you're in the Mississippi.
Really?
And then when he came in, a second time we met him at the airport, and we had dollar bills, fake dollar bills with his picture in the middle, and we were dropping giving the people at the airport. We were waiting, pick him up at the flight for he came in for a concert. We were just handing these bills out at random to people. So what the hell's this all about? Money. Here's some money. It was great. There was a lot of promotional vehicles, a lot of things we were doing.
That's great.
Yeah. Then he came in. This was for KSAG. He had a St. Valentine's Day massacre. It was in February, obviously, St. Valentine's Day. He was on, and also Meatloaf.
Oh, yeah.
Colder than crazy. Snow, ice. People turned out. It was beautiful. It was at about a 10,000-seat hall downtown.
Wow.
Kiel, K-I-E-L Auditorium. And so you see how rapid these shows went. I mean,
yeah, really.
It was.
So this is when this is when Baby Hold On was tearing up the charts. Yeah.
Very, very early. Yeah, I'm sure.
I go way back with Eddie.
Yeah, I bet.
I worked with him when I was 17 years old.
No kidding. How nice. That's great.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, really.
That was only yesterday. A couple of years ago, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. Hey,
So do you get up to New York much?
not really. Not really. I'm out in the field. I travel all the time. I'll be in Nashville and Memphis for 3 days next week. Come home for the holidays. I'm going over to Kansas City on the 1st of December.
Great.
I don't have any reason to go to New York. This is New York.
Yeah,
This is where the action is. Out here in the streets. Yeah, I'm not at desk. I'm not behind a desk. I'm not orientated. I'm with the people.
That's great. You get to go out and stay in touch with the market and
Absolutely.
see what
Different
put your
strokes,
finger right on the pulse.
Sure,
You know?
people are cut out for different things. I admire those people and what they do. Just a different street is a different ballgame.
Yeah, right.
This is really where the action is. I love it. And I'm on vacation. If it wasn't for Eddie, I wouldn't be here. Forget it. You know, I'm laying low for a few days. But like you said, you know, hey, he wanted to do some things today. I love it. So,
Eddie's on all the time. You know?
do a couple little things, and then we'll go from there. As a matter of fact, they were going to do an interview at noon. Jesus Christ, it's noon now.
We're running a little tight. Star's always got to be about 10 minutes late, you know, just to build the anticipation.
Yeah, well, the music, the program director was, he has a lunch, and he's got to leave for it. Maybe I better give him a call. He was going to wait till noon.
Yeah, give him a jingle, you know, because Eddie will be down. I was just up there. He's hauling balls to get ready.
Makes no difference to me.
The phone's ringing off the hook up there, you know.
Yeah, makes no difference to me, but it's crazy because the music director, he, let's see, lunch is like at 12:30, and then we have to be at KWK at 2 o'clock. So, makes no difference to me. If he wants to do it, it's his prerogative.
Yeah.
He can handle it from there.
Really?
You know? He's got his, you know, in-store, he's got to be here at 3. I'm on my way to Cape Girardeau at 3, so.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to bug out.
Good.
Worked a couple hours and blew it, getting back. Yeah.
God damn, it's about time. What are you trying to do?
I gotta go up.
You got 12 o'clock, man. You got to go on the air at 12 o'clock. You know what time it is?
All right, so we're running a little late. How far is it?
Downtown, half hour.
All right, I gotta go back to the
Anybody comes to town, it's historical.
There is.
Jesus.
On the grill.
What a day. You got this is documentation. This is great. John, you're beautiful.
All right, man. We're making
It's
history.
documentation.
It's history now.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
All right, yeah, there you go. All right.
What's happening in Denver? This is Eddie Money and Lynn Wells, and she's a beautiful girl as well. You know, she's as good looking as she sounds. And we're going to be live from LA all this week on the station that rocks the Rockies, KBPI. I mean, I did say it was live. Hi, buddy, this is Eddie Money. Hi, buddy, this is Money Man, the man with no control, and man, I love my rock and roll. And we're live for M. Guys, can we keep it down over there, please, so I can finish this shit?
So weird you guys left last night, and I see Cheryl's car out the driveway, and I forgot to say anything, and I went, I can't believe they forgot it.
Bye.
Whoa!
Hey, oh, come on.
That's what they've been doing all night.
They did it again.
Shoving him again?
Oh,
Look,
shoving
he's-
him my eyes.
Side view.
1-800-ROCKERS, and Eddie, welcome to line one.
Thank you very much, Dave. It was good seeing you again.
Yeah, you've been busy here the last couple
Go,
of days, haven't you?
go. That's what it's all about.
Saw you on TV, a couple, was that Solid Gold?
Yeah, we did Solid Gold, and I've done David Letterman, and I'm flying to New York tomorrow to do David Brenner. I'm doing that on Wednesday night. So check it out, gang.
It's going to be a good one. Listen, first off, we want to get into some music. The title cut of Eddie's last album, Where's the Party? Now, this one came out in 1983, but we have a version that was recorded live by Westwood One at the Fox Warfield in San Francisco.
That was a good show.
Real good show. Here's Eddie Money asking the big question of the evening, where's the party?
Check it out.
Just walked in the door. One of my heroes that I really didn't anticipate meeting today. Eddie Money's here. We'll talk to him right after Toto at KHTR. Would you mind taking a couple of phone calls?
Not at all.
All right. KHTR.
Hello.
Hello.
That's
Who?
Diane from Diane, Dr. Bone.
Oh, hi, Diane. How are you, dear? Would you like to talk to Eddie Money?
Yeah.
Well, say hello.
Hi, Diane. How you doing?
Oh my God, I'm talking to Eddie Money. Oh my God, Eddie Money. Hey, one of our patients is going to your concert tonight.
Yeah, I got a lot of patients on the stage with me.
This is not Eddie Money.
Yes, it is.
This is Eddie Money.
Trust me.
Oh, hello, Eddie Money.
Hello, how you doing?
You ready for us, Eddie Money? Can we shake?
I love working girls.
You love working girls?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we are.
Right on. Right on.
Really? You're going to give me tickets to the show?
Yeah, we're going to get your name and number, and we'll write it down. What's your name, baby?
My name's Moni, M-O-N-I.
Uh-huh.
Ringer, R-I-N-G-E-R.
Yeah.
And what you else need? My phone number?
No, baby, I'm practically, I got the hatchet at home for that, you know.
Just your measurements,
come
dear.
on.
Yeah. Anybody, KHTR.
Hello?
Yes, I wanted to ask you, when does Bon Jovi come in concert?
Bon Jovi just got in a bad car accident and he broke his nose.
If you'd like to talk to Eddie, give us a call. 969 or 399-103.3.
Yeah. Well, a couple of them back. We'll cart them up. Don't sound like me, does it?
Yeah. Man's working the crowd.
God, I hope I get it, Eddie. Oh, Eddie, I just heard your song on my KHTR.
That's right.
Working the crowd.
What's happening? Any money here?